Well, good morning, YouTube.
What she said. All right, guys, today we start our vacation. So we left the house a little while ago, just shortly after 9 a.m. And we are heading south. Our ultimate goal is to get down to Fort Lauderdale to get on our cruise ship on Saturday morning. So we're not making it all the way to Fort Lauderdale today. We could if we wanted to. We're choosing not to. We decided to minimize the interstates at least through today. I think tomorrow we're going to be on 95 almost the whole time. But we're just kind of taking the back roads through Georgia. So right now we're going through Hiawassee. And that little tower I just kind of zoomed in on, that's Brasstown Bald, which is just south of Hiawassee, Georgia a little bit. It is the tallest peak in the state of Georgia at like 4,300 or 4,700 feet. I don't remember exactly.
It's tall,
but it's up
steep.
there. Small compared to West Coast mountains, and even small compared to North Carolina mountains. But that's like their claim to fame here. That's the biggest one in the state of Georgia. And yeah, we stopped because Katie had to pee already. We've only 25 minutes from the house.
The thimble was full.
Alright guys, this is Davis Gap Road, and when we came through here after we met with Jeff, we came back this way and it was just too dark to film it, but this section of this road is just very, very beautiful and very curvy. Lots of fun on a motorcycle.
Like the perfect woman, full of curves.
The grades are pretty steep as well. I know the camera doesn't really show it, but getting a lot of engine braking right now coming down this. It's pretty steep. It's a short road, but it's a fun road. Hi guys, so now we are near the Clarksville, Georgia area. You know that Davis Gap Road, that was like a bypass around Clayton. And so we're on US 441, the same highway that runs all the way down through Orlando, Florida and further. Fortunately, we're kind of out of the mountains now. We still got some hills, but no really big mountains. You can see a couple off in the distance here and there. So we're going to go around Athens, Georgia, through Gainesville, I believe. And not sure the entire route. So we just picked a route that was minimal interstates today. So we're just going to minimize our interstate use and just try to stay mostly on highways and back roads like this 4-lane divided here. And I'm sure there'll be some 2 lanes along the way as well. Guys, so we stopped over here where 441 and Interstate 20 intersect. Pilot, because we needed some coffee and time to take a potty break. Yeah, it's Katie's second potty break. It'll be my first, but it feels good to get out and stretch your legs a little bit. All right, guys, so we got some coffee. There wasn't anything appealing in there to snack on, so we decided to wait. We'll figure something else out to eat. However, luckily, the weather's warmed up. It's about 60 degrees now. When we woke up this morning, it was in the 20s at home. By the time we actually left, it was low 30s. So it's looking a little bit nicer as we head south.
Get back time to
Hi guys, we are almost to Waycross, Georgia, but I just passed something and we had no choice but to bust a U-turn and go back and take a closer look. So, oh wow, there's a bunch of really cool cars right there too. So yeah, hang on a second. Let's go see if it's what I thought it was. Well, I know it is what I thought it was, but I want to see it better. Check that out, guys. I know, from this angle, it's just a flatbed with a big tank on it. But from this angle, it's a GMC 5-star General, just like Goliath. There's original bumper. Trim's a little beat up. Headlights are falling out of it. Cracking the fender. Paint's peeling. Not the original paint job, there's paint underneath. Man, same air tank, same battery box. Make a great parts truck. I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Well guys, the dash is actually in decent shape. Pedals are rusty and dirty, but to be expected for a truck this old. I'm not sure what year it is yet. Alright guys, just a quick stop. Oh, there's even an international cab over sitting over there in the little fencing area next to it. Some kind of trucking company or something there. I looked under the hood and I couldn't exactly see what engine it is, but it had that kind of tan look, like it might be like an old big cam Cummins or something like that. So I don't know. The asking price on it is $18,000, and I think it's in pretty rough shape to go for $18,000. I mean, it needs a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's a cool truck. Definitely a cool truck. I'm trying to think if I could salvage things, like if I sell that engine, sell the big water tank, sell the big flatbed off of it, and just keep it as a parts truck or turn it into an over-the-road truck or something, because I just don't need a big flatbed with a tank on it. I'm just trying to think of what I could do to recoup some of the money. I don't know. But it's cruise time. We're not worried about that right now. All right, guys, just a few minutes after stopping and looking at that General, we got onto US 1 and are now in Waycross, Georgia. And had to stop and feed the truck. The diesel was thirsty. And gonna clean my windshield. We're gonna get back on the road. We're only about 130 miles, I think, from St. Augustine. So I think that's where we're gonna stop for the night. All right, guys, so that gentleman right there was Fred. So, you know, we got fuel over the Murphy because the fuel prices were pretty cheap, but they didn't have a bathroom. So afterwards, Kate and I pulled over to this Friendly Express here, also still in Waycross. We're just like, I don't know, 2 blocks from the Kroger where we got the fuel. Pulled into the parking spot up here. And as I was walking away from the truck, I saw a guy inside the windows looking out at me. And I thought maybe I parked like a jerk or something. So I looked back and I'm like, no, I'm in a parking spot that's literally a parking spot. I'm good. And I walk in, he's still kind of looking at us, and it turns out he watches the channel. This low-key famous thing started to happen a little bit more often. I get it at bike rallies, but you know, we're more and more often now, we're just out in public doing things and bumping into people that know who we are. I think it's kind of cool. Fred, it was nice meeting you, and keep watching, and we'll catch up later.
Memorial. Turn right onto the avenue, then turn left. At the light, turn left onto the...
All right, guys, so we decided not to go all the way to St. Augustine because while we're at that last gas station in Waycross, Georgia, topping off the truck and cleaning the windows and meeting Fred, Katie was the stalker she is, checking to see what Talons' location was. And apparently he was on his way from Northport, Florida, on up to the Jacksonville area to visit with Alyssa. And it looked like the timing was going to be pretty good where we were going to meet up. So we decided to meet up with them for dinner at the Crafty Crab. Never been here before, but apparently Alyssa likes it, so we're going to give it a try. All right, guys, after dinner over at the Crafty Crab, we decided to come over to Jeremiah's for some Italian ice, some ice cream, gelato, whatever you want to call it. Whew, I'm already full for dinner, so I'm just going to get a small. All right, guys, so now we finished off the evening over here checking out Alyssa's new apartment and got to visit with Jessa for a little bit. And Talon, I'm pretty sure guys are going to know, did you ever get the KT and put back together yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, the video had good reactions. People liked the video.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so we landed here for the night at the Hampton Inn. This is literally just a couple blocks away from Alyssa's apartment. We decided to stay here for the night instead of going to St. Augustine, which is literally just 20 minutes away, maybe 30. We're going to have breakfast with Talon and Alyssa again in the morning before heading down to Fort Lauderdale. Not in a big hurry. I think it's only 5.5 or 6 hours to get to the cruise port from here. And we can't check into the hotel that we're getting there until 3 p.m. anyways. Like I said, we could have made it there tonight, but we wanted to take back roads. We wanted to split it up over 2 days just to make it a little bit more relaxing and not just be on the interstate. Unfortunately, tomorrow is almost all interstate. I mean, from Jacksonville to Miami, it's pretty much going to be I-95 the whole way. But we'll deal with that tomorrow after breakfast. So for now, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next time we see you,
Keep those engines running.
what she said.